Oh, bother. Seems like Silent Hill has come to the 50-acre woods. I can't make this up. Not only did they brand Piglet with the Disney logo, they also decided, hey, let's just have her be on the camera. I forgot Piglet's pronouns. You know, the sad part is that I haven't done anything related to Winnie the Pooh in a long time. I haven't watched any of the shows. I haven't even thought about it.
Pooh Bear certainly loves honey. But honey...
Christopher Robin is dead, Piglet, because I killed him. No, that's a spoiler. That's a spoiler for the end of the game.
Huh?
There it is. It's the manifestation of his subconscious desire for punishment.
Please save me, Christopher Robin.
Don't be afraid, Piglet. There's nothing behind you.
No, it's above what's directly in front of you, Piglet. I'll just call myself James Sunderland. just to get like the full feeling of dread. Now this is interesting because in this you can actually get cookies. You have to feed them to Pyramid Head so that he doesn't come after you when you sleep. You know this would be so much funnier if there wasn't any volume playing at all.
I've come to see if Pooh might need my help.
Ah, bravo, Piglet! That sounds like a wonderful idea. Pooh is just on the other side of this gate.
Unfortunately, the moment you pass the gate, you can never return.
Hang on, Pooh! I'll do my best to unstick you.
Oh, thank you, Piglet. You see...
Thank you, Piglet. The accident wasn't your fault. Something I noticed is that there's no music in the background during the gameplay. It's just ambience. And a lot of, milk. Don't make it weird. Oh, okay, so it's just quick time events. You just have to thoroughly traumatize the elephant by just turning around aggressively. I'm not really sure what we were doing there. Purchase one brave face here. Piglet must buy all the brave faces. You cannot use your own face. You have to use the face of others to survive in this cruel world. In a place like this, bravery completely crumbles.
Well, here's the key that unlocks a cupboard in my kitchen. There you'll find a pot ready to be filled with
You'll just find strands of dangling meat.
Oh, I think Pooh will be very happy.
And when you get back, Pooh will just be on the ground, not moving. Oh, it was that damn disease that killed him 3 years ago. Oh, bother, every day I see that same place, the 100-acre woods, our special place, the place for us.
This is the tastiest, the most delicious, no, the yummiest honey I have ever eaten.
Yeah, and the best part, it's not even like in real life either. You can only have them in your dreams. And when you wake up, it becomes a fleeting memory. You don't typically remember your dreams unless if you like log them in a journal. And I'm pretty sure Pooh can't write. So when do we get to the castle level? That's the one everybody's on about.
You haven't seen my little Roo, have you? I don't know where he's gotten off to.
No,
you're just a psychic projection of the real Roo. You're just a product of your son's imagination. You know, there's this one YouTube video I watched years ago where she like ate her kid. It was like really messed up. But that channel's like long gone. It got banned.
Hey, what's this fence doing here? It's keeping us Tiggers from bouncing. And a Tigger that can't bounce, why, he's no Tigger at all.
maybe there's some way to open it, Tigger.
I don't know. Have you ever tried like pushing or pulling it? Okay, so now we are playing as Tigger. Oh geez, I feel like I'm on the precipice when I say his name nowadays. So it's just a full-on stealth mission. I have an idea, but what if we stand directly behind the elephant in the shirt and hat? Now this is when we're introduced to the very complex AI. No, it's not very complex at all.
I can't go home. I'm locked in. The door's shut behind me and I don't have a key.
Oh dear, how can we open it?
I think the key's back in my house. Would you go ask my mama for it, Piglet?
I only wish that I got this key sooner. You know, that would have been great.
Oh, goodness, will you look at this mess? Roo has left his cookies just everywhere. Piglet, be a dear and gather them up while I look for the key.
Oh, I'd be happy to.
Okay, so I guess I'm now required by law to get the cookies. You know, I was really looking forward to like my post-Thanksgiving diet, but I guess that's never happening. Oh. Okay. That was creepier than expected. You see, you came here because you wanted to get immersed in the atmosphere. I came here for junk food. We are not the same.
You cleaned up every last cookie, and I've found the key. So here you are. Hurry now. I'm sure...
I bet she was holding on to it on purpose. She was like, no, you must consume all the confectionery treats. And they don't even come outside. Also, do you have any cookies just in this chest right here? Yeah, of course you do. You've been smuggling them all. Imagine if somebody just logged onto the stream and had absolutely zero context for why this got like a huge boost in popularity. Look, Matthew, why are you playing a baby game? Gamer, the only thing I play are baby games. I'll give you an example. Silent Hill 2. It's the kind of game that makes you into a baby. You see, the real game that is designed for grown-ups is Piglet's Big Adventure. The only reason why Silent Hill 2 got a remake was to prepare me for this. If you can't stomach Silent Hill 2, then I heavily discourage you from playing this. It's just so horrifying. Now that is actually just terrifying. I could imagine seeing this in that one place that has been alluded to so many times explicitly.
Hooray, Piglet!
No, spike him in the face.
You got my ball back! Thank you!
Uh-oh. What's this? Is this the boss fight? Wait. This is the other world, isn't it? Oh, jeez.
My ball! Oh, thank
You might not want to be in here, kid. It gets really just screwed up.
Oh, if only Piglet were here. I do think he might be able to help me find my memory book.
Just really convenient how Piglet just so happened to arrive at your scary domain.
Say there, Sonny. You look like you're lost. Is there something I can help you with?
Shut the fuck up. Okay. We're finally in the creepy pasta section. Sounds like Piglet needs to lay off the mushrooms. I agree. Like, he's really just been overdoing it. You know, if you turned off the music and you replaced it with like scare chords or something, just metallic whirring, then you could definitely encapsulate what the memes have turned this into. Also, the enemies here are stuck in place, so I think I'm just good to roam the place unabated. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna say this. Those weird magician weasel enemies, when they laugh, it sounds like something Germa would do. He's just doing like one of those goofy bits with his chat. It doesn't matter the context, he just suddenly like breaks into a evil laughter. Something along those lines.
Simperin' sassafras! You made it in here.
That's like one step away from suffering succotash. There would have been a war between Warner Brothers and Disney, like just two giant behemoths, and we would all be crushed under their feet. What if in post, I decide to intentionally lower the saturation to give it a much more gloomy feel?
We have to find the true paintings of my missing ancestors to gain access to the memory book. Of course.
So what does this have to do with eating cookies? We just completely traumatized the Whomping Willow. Look, I know we came here for the portrait, but look, I need to see what's inside this treasure. I need to see what's inside this treasure. Why will you not let me open the treasure box? you're so noble, you. Now watch what's gonna happen. The rug is going to cave in, and Piglet is gonna fall into the void. Here's your scrapbook. You know, it's funny because don't owls typically hunt little pigs? They just pluck them up with their talons. They fly up into a tree and they just eat them raw. They don't even cook them. They don't even like season them with seasoning. You don't even put ketchup on your pork chops, dude. Scumbag. And now we get to go into Eeyore's dream. I've actually been kind of excited for this one.
It figures all the colors have gone away.
Poor Eeyore. Do need someone to talk to. Do you hear it? The bells are tolling.
The rusty old gate was locked. All Piglet had to do was find the key which would open.
He sounds so frustrated, the narrator. It's like, you're supposed to do this task right here, and yet you're just wandering around.
Oh.
Press B to jump. After you go down those stairs, you are far beyond the point of no return. You will never be seen again by your loved ones, but you must forge on into the abyss, into the realm of uncertainty. You go into that room. You are stuck there. Go into the light, Piglet. Face what you have done.
Don't worry, Eeyore. I'll find all the colors of your dream for you.
That's very kind of you, Piglet. Piglet,
Yes, Eeyore?
thanks for noticing me.
This guy just needs a hug or something. Just invite him to like movie night. Also, why does he live in a giant castle? This is what his mindscape conjures up. It's really interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is great. You know that? It's just really great to just have my controls be completely flipped over multiple times. At least he dies in one hit. Oh, I gotta go back to the other room. I've been so negligent of my cookie collecting. Look, I got debts to pay here. The tax rate in the 100-acre woods went up substantially. I'm definitely not getting discombobulated by the camera angle right now. You know, the longer I stay in this room, the more butterflies I get in my stomach. You stay in here long enough, it just makes you dizzy. The Mona Eeyore. They just photoshopped Eeyore's face onto well-renowned paintings. And it's definitely not disturbing. This has to be the most unsettling room in the game.
That's it. It's turned on.
That's it. It's turned on. Yes, Grandma. The valve pressure has gone up drastically. The pipes are about to burst. Gives us access to one of the colors.
Oh. Oh, I have to catch it.
And now it's trying to escape. No, the strategy is just always make sure you get it stuck in a corner. Never fails. Works every time. Look at him, he's doing his super unnerved jam. He's just vibing with the music.
It sure is pretty with all the colors back, if you like that sort of thing.
Eeyore is just completely unaffected. It's like, like no amount of color can ever make him feel better. Okay, now that actually is scary. Piglet just completely unhinged his jaw. And now he's about to go into the abyss. We're going down into the prison level. Oh my god. Oh my god, this is exactly what happens in Silent Hill! He's gonna do it! Wait a second, how do we get back here?
And so it was that Piglet proved, yet again, that despite the obstacles and despite his fears, if you wish hard enough for something, you can make your wish come true.
Does this mean I can bring my wife back?
My stripes,
My wonderment tigrified stripes.
No, your stripes are fine. And it looks like he just got knocked out. So basically, the characters are just put into a coma. They're just gonna be full-on nightmare sequences, these final 2 levels. Anyhow, Mr. Rabbit, I was wondering if you had any cookies in the vicinity?
Oh, what a disaster!
What can I do to help, Rabbit?
I've got to fix this machine.
Uh-oh. It looks like he's been trapped. Was anyone else thinking that that plunger thing was just gonna completely dislodge his head from his body? You know what would have improved the mechanics? If Piglet just had a gun. Just a semi-automatic rifle. And now we're just in a cave. We are in the darkest reaches of Silent Hill. This is when things get really freaky. Oh, bother, Piglet. Do you remember what you did back in 1972? Every day I see that 100-acre woods.
You gotta help Rabbit before it rains. If you don't, his carrot patch will be ruined. And that
The entire 100-acre woods will be flooded, just completely. There will be nothing left. Not even the underground will be safe. That's what this is all about. The Great Flood of 1972. Piglet indirectly caused it. He came back to this place years later. They're just standing there menacingly. Real quickly, I gotta buy another brave face for this one. So hear me out. What if those elephants are supposed to be his version of Pyramid Head? And they're symbolic of Gabriel's trumpets, representing the end of the world. And Piglet's being here is representative of his end of the world. Because he has to face punishment.
Hooray, Piglet! It's working! Huh?
He was never seen again. So we got the elephant slot machine. Oh no, we have to just like absolutely guess, don't we? I don't think we're gonna be able to fight them. You see, these enemies are supposed to represent Piglet's descent into his gambling addiction. That's what he spent a lot of his time in the late 60s and early 70s doing, and it culminated in just the Great Flood. Because it wasn't an actual flood. Like the entire 100-acre woods was flooded in debt because he just absolutely plummeted the economy there. It's strange. There's like no signs of there being any cookies here. I'm gonna have to like do even more kicking. Was that blood?
Ouch! Oops!
He was impaled by all of those carrots.
Ouch! He was pushed down.
Yeah, I get it. You don't have to tell me more than 50 times. Let's face it, Rabbit seems like he's kind of a dick.
Thanks.
That doesn't even sound sincere. There's not a hint of, like, genuine gratefulness in his voice. I say we just go to, like, Tigger's dream and just completely ditch him.
Piglet, please, you must help me out of this cart, or we'll be facing an utter disaster.
No, leave him there. Leave him in the cart. We're about to enter this guy's mind, and it's gonna be the most horrendous of them all. Like, I can imagine it. It's just like a meat locker.
It's atrocious, Syphilis. No Tigger stripes on a Tigger? It just can't be. Oh.
He is going to be considered an outcast by the rest of the tribe. He's going to be thrown into the river. Oh, yeah, look at those shadows on the wall right there. Look at that. Here we have the toughest enemy, an elephant with a broom. Oh god, like he actually is the toughest one. You have to memorize the combination, or you're doomed. But still though, why are they just turning into bottles of potion? I don't see how this connects back to anything. There's a carnival here too, just like in the opening of Silent Hill 3. Even though I've never played Silent Hill 3, I know there's a carnival. So is this supposed to be, like a caveman drawing. It's very colorful and very detailed. Also, I'm pretty sure it's frostbitten. It's gonna have to get its tail removed. Now this one looks like it's ready to take a big, massive shit.
I've got work to do. You see, I'm looking for some rare seeds of a special kind of giant, extra delicious carrot. They only come...
No.
If you do happen across one, please bring it to me so I can plant it in my garden.
I hope you freeze to death. I hate your guts. I don't like you as a person. You know the seed he wants? It's actually just right here next to the chest. I'm keeping it for myself. Like, I'm gonna hold on to this for as long as I can.
Pooh Bear, would you know how to make this ice go away?
Well, Christopher Robin once told me that shouting very loudly can break glass.
You have to make sure it's a blood-curdling shrill. Like a...
Perhaps if we had a higher voice, such as Rose, it would work. I shall go look for him. I think that he is somewhere nearby. No, I can't remember why I want to cross the river again. Think. Oh well, never mind.
Pooh is just completely turned on Piglet, and for some reason he has an extra pot of honey somehow. That was the solution.
Now, who could make use of a seed for a very large carrot? Why, Rabbit, of course.
Rabbit doesn't need the seed. No, we're gonna have to go back. I hate that I have to do this. Like, I want him to freeze up here. I want him to be, like, a literal icicle.
And so Piglet rescued the whoopee.
It looks like a turd. Is this really convenient how there's not only a thundercloud, but it has like a pulley thing on it so you can make it rain? I still wish we could just like take the seed back from the rabbit and just leave him stranded on the mountain.
Have you really lost your stripes, Tigger?
Yeah. And that Tigger with no stripes.
Didn't you get covered in orange paint? And then when you passed out, like, your stripes came back because it was raining? Of course, we can't forget the good old classic Tigger merchandise. You can get yourself a polygonal plushie at your local Toys R Us. That's the carnival voucher. It looks like we're actually going there.
Roo, have you seen Tigger's stripes?
Yes, I've seen them this way.
Of course it was gonna be right in the haunted house, exactly where I thought it would be.
I've got an idea on how to open it. Oh, hooray!
And there's Roo giving us the answer to the puzzle. Why did you just do the rest of the game for me? You're a smart kid. Back in comfortable territory. Anyways, viewer, what is that lanky creature behind you? Yeah, that's new kind of enemy.
Piglet, it's Tigger's stripes. Catch them all, hurry! Aw, shucks.
Aw, shucks, I broke my leg on the fall. I'm getting stressed. I'm getting stressed. Come on, stay in the corner. Stay in the corner! Stay in the corner! Wait a minute, I just learned. It's not really a big deal because if you collect the stripes, it doesn't reset. So we can keep going at this as many times as we need to. So that makes me feel a little better. But we got them all. We have every single stripe now.
It's a message from Tigger.
What does it say, Roo?
I think Tigger's trying to tell us he locked himself in the haunted house so that no one will have to look at a stripeless Tigger. I guess losing his stripes has really made him scared. Oh, Piglet, we just...
So, let's just go into the haunted house then. Man, I'm just so scared and afraid of the world. Let's just go to the scariest place on Earth. Look at all these saw traps all over the place. This is my comfort zone. We were just there as well. So that adds another layer of, like, feeling like I've been insulted. Oh no! They have tennis rackets! Oh! You tried to hit me with the tennis racket, and now he's just sliding across the ground. Go my little eldritch critters.
Thank you, Piglet.
You have submerged yourselves into Tigger's skin. Like, his real stripes are gone forever, but now he's got something brand new. Parasites! I mean, we really don't have anything else to do right now, except go into the boat. It's the river Styx. In summary, I have all the cookies. I have said no to all of the drugs.
And so that is how a very small piglet became a very big hero. But he was not yet finished saving his friends.
So now they're starting to bleed into the real world. So I'm guessing what we have to do is we have to hand all the items from the other levels to the characters. I'm just gonna assume that Rue can just jump. No, I'll just kick it.
Piglet was not discouraged easily. He was determined to save his friends.
His body language indicated otherwise. Wait, what happened?
So that is how a very small...
Wait, what just happened? There's a time limit. If they get to everybody first, I gotta start all over again.
In your book of memories, there's a picture of you fleeing from monsters by flying.
By flying? Oh, how silly of me, of course!
All you need to do is just follow common sense, but it just like dooms the other characters to their fate. Like, Pooh Bear over there is just absolutely dead. He's gonna get brutally crushed and mauled.
Help me, Piglet! Do something, please!
No, I don't think we need to help him.
You're just a lifesaver, a hero. You got me out of that flood, and buddy, that is something. A tiger.
See, there really was a flood. Piglet is facing himself just as much as he's facing the other characters. Oh, I'm so sorry about your carrots. I absolutely am not. I do not care.
Oh, thank you, Piglet. Phew, that was close.
Oh my god, he's gone! He's completely disappeared! Rabbit died in the flood! We saved the day. Except we didn't. We didn't. We have to fight the shadow. I'll just, you know, get some distance. I will stare it down menacingly. Oh god, he's getting close. I hope we only have to attack him once. All right, I don't. Oh god, like we're not gonna have enough like room to do this. We gotta be quick. Look, if he jump scares me once, it's fine because I have enough hit points. I can endure a few jump scares. You're stop being up in my face, dude. Seriously. I'm not gonna be able to beat him. I'm not gonna be able to conquer my fears. Silent Hill is consuming me. I'm gonna get the in water ending again. I don't have ER! You f***ed me! Yeah, we're... Do I just watch a YouTube video of the ending? And they're done. Yeah, the grass monster is dead. We've emerged victorious.
It was very brave of you, Piglet.
It was very brave of me to be like, this shit, I'm gonna watch a YouTube video on it instead of playing it myself.
Where have you all been? I've been looking all over for you. I was starting to get worried.
Oh, there's nothing to worry about, Christopher Robin. We're all quite safe and sound, thanks to Piglet.
Really? Thanks to Piglet?
Piglet? You mean Piglet saved the day? How does that theoretically happen? He's the wimpiest wimp of them all. Especially, you know, he's not just wimpy, he's just a callous monster. Like, he just spent all of our money at the casino, causing such a serious economic downer. He even took money from Eeyore. Eeyore! The last person who deserves to be in any sort of financial debt.